Welcome to my Week 10 battle of the PDL. This week, the Chicago Grookies are taking on Coach Faeth of the T-Side Tapus, and this is the final week of the regular season, and I am super excited because I'm pretty sure we're going to make playoffs. Even if I lose this battle, I think I make it. It would depend on differential, but there's a very good chance I make it. If I win, I 100% make it. We're third place overall, and so yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be a bye week or not. I haven't heard anything, so I'm gonna assume not. There should be a video next week. If not, I'll post like a community thing. The VDL is also having its first match come up next week, so be ready for that. I'm super excited for Season 2 of the VDL. But without further ado, let's break down the team. Our opponent's team is Dragapult, Tinglu, Corviknight, Glamora, Gardevoir, Galarian Zapdos, Vaporeon, Tatsugiri, Brute Bonnet, Rotom Heat, and Go-Goat. Couple things is Rotom Heat was very scary. My only real option to handle that was Dragalge, which I didn't have on the team at first. I went into mocks, and the person I was mocking against brought Rotom Heat, and I instantly was like, yeah, let's just restart. Like, I can't win. My entire team just loses to this thing. It was horrible. But Dragapult is a huge threat. It's one of the best Pokemon in Draft League as a whole. Tinglu's a great hazard setter and just a tremendous bulky wall. Glamora is an even better hazard setter with the T-Spikes, Stealth Rock Spikes, all of that. Our opponent has Corviknight as well. I don't see a world where Glamora and Corviknight come together because I mean, maybe, but Corviknight would like to defog and stuff, and especially with me having Klefki, I don't see both. It feels weird. I think they would either want to have the Mortal Spin with Glamora and then the Rapid Spin with Tatsugiri, or just overall defog. But we'll see what happens. To get into my team, first off, we have Hisuian Electrode with Terra Ice. Both of my Pokemon are Terra Captains this week, just because, or not Terra Captains, but they both are running their Terra types because it doesn't matter who gets it. If I end up going with Terra Flying on King Gambit, it'll end up working in that situation. It's just going to end up being situational. But we have Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Terra Blast. We are Choice Scarf, so this means we will always outspeed Dragapult. Terra Blast Ice 2-hit KOs it. The only Pokemon that really switches into this halfway decently is Brute Bonnet and Rotom Heat, but we'll just Volt Switch out on those, and if it's Terra Fire on the Brute Bonnet or even Terra Dark, it won't resist the grass moves anymore, and Terra Blast will also hit Brute Bonnet if I Terra this to Terra Ice. We are finally in the last week of the season getting Cryogonal off the bench. Homie has been on the bench all season, has not come to a single game. But here we are, week 10, bringing Cryogonal. Freeze Dry just looked really good. The Vaporeon and the Tatsugiri. I also just needed hazard control. Hatterene wasn't looking too good between the Glamora and the Corviknight, so I thought that having Rapid Spin support would just work out better. We have enough speed to be able to outspeed, give me 1 second, I don't have that pulled up. It has enough speed to outspeed Zapdos, just on the off chance that it was low on health or anything. And then Flash Cannon was there to hit the Glamora and the Zapdos. Next up we have King Gambit. The standard set. I have Lumberry on there though in case Rotom Heat wants to Will-O-Wisp or Vaporeon got Vaporeon doesn't get Scald anymore, so it couldn't Scald Burn me, or if Brute Bonnet wanted to Spore. So yeah, King Gambit, I mean, it's a demon. It's been doing its thing all season. Same thing for Landorus. Sheer Force set, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Psychic, and then I'm running the Smackdown again. That's mainly there for Corviknight because outside of being able to Smackdown Earth Power it, this thing can't touch Corviknight, and it's just, I don't know. I think it pressures pretty well, especially if they only have one Flying type / the Levitate user in Rotom. But if they have multiple, they could play around it a little bit more. We have Klefki setting up screens once again with Thunder Wave, Dazzling Gleam to do some damage to Tinglu and Dragapult. We are Fizz Dev to maybe handle like the Zapdos, like a Brave Bird or something from that, and then get a Thunder Wave off. And last we have offensive Dragalge, Draco Meteor, Sludge Bomb, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's there specifically for Corviknight. And then we have Toxic Spikes. Even though the opponent has Glimmora, I didn't really have like a fourth move that I really needed. And Ting Lu was still kind of a struggle for this team to break through. And so the best way I thought to do that was to get a Toxic Spike up and, at least just one layer to get some residual damage on it. But that is the team breakdown. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. This is, like I said, the final week of the regular season, so we're going to be going into playoffs. I'm super, super, super excited. Let's get into the battle. Welcome to my Week 10 battle of the PDL. I just want to start by saying I am really, really tired, so if I sound like I'm just out of it, that is why. I just finished working. I'm ready to go to bed. But we are here for our battle against Faeth, and they bring Go-Go, Dragapult, Mega Gardevoir, Glimmora, Corviknight, and Ting Lu. So I can very much see a Glimmora lead. Dragapult could also lead. The only two Pokemon I don't see leading are Go-Goat or Gardevoir. I believe the Go-Goat is Terra. I'm checking that now. Okay, it's not. The Gardevoir is Terra. Got it. Okay. With the Glimmora possible lead, Lando just looks overall my best option. I have Smackdown if Corviknight comes out. So yeah, we'll lead Lando here. I like that quite a bit. And this is perfect. The only concerning part is I don't think this gets an ice move. And it probably should have been something I knew beforehand. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just overthinking for no reason. I went for Psychic there on the off chance that this came out. At least it still hit it. I could Smackdown here, which would force this pretty much to switch out, and I would see a Go-Goat possibly coming out from there. I could probably maybe predict a Sludge Bomb, but that seems really convoluted for no reason this early on when I can just go Klefki. No. Never mind, I was about to say no Kilowattrel, but that's the wrong battle. I had another battle right before this for a league I don't post that had a Kilowattrel. Oh, the Rotom is what I was worried about. And I'm actually really shocked it didn't come. Alright, we eat that body press up there. I could T-Wave this, but I feel like the Ting Lu is fairly free for him to, or for her to go out to Summon Reflect. That'll help me take hits from the Ting Lu. None of the special attackers want to come out on Klefki, so Light Screen isn't as big of a priority. Klefki looks annoying for this team. If I had Magnet Rise, it would be cool, but it's not a big deal. I wanted a damaging move. Yep, so this comes out. I don't know what I want to do here. I really struggle with this until I get a Toxic Spike up from Dragalge, which I have to, I can't do right away because of Glimmora. I guess I'll just go Lando here. I could also go, I'm going to go Electrode first, actually. I want to see what this thing wants to do. Alright, gets up hazards. I'm going to let a Leaf Storm rip here, just to get some damage off. I assume it's probably leftovers. It can't be Assault Vest, never mind. It literally just set up rocks in my face. Wow, I'm so tired. Oh, this is the final week before playoffs, and I believe even if I lose this, I'm okay. Not 100%, though. It would depend on other people's placements, so I do want to win this. I mean, obviously, I always want to win, but, like, I kind of, like, it's still semi-important. Oh, that does a ton of damage, so that's FizzDev. Oh, we just eat that for breakfast. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go Lando here. I could go Klefki as well, but Klefki really doesn't want to take an Earthquake, so I'm gonna go Lando. This takes a ton from Sludge Bomb, so I'm going for it. So that did about 64%. Yeah, so that's probably Spadef. So I can't go for Psychic. I have to go for another one. All right, that works. They could have went Corviknight, but that's fine. I'm actually free to smack down the Corviknight if it comes out. We see Dragapult, though. I don't kill this yet. I have Reflect up. I'm gonna go Klefki. Alright, so it's a special set. That's fine. I'm gonna T-Wave just on, like, the off chance that they stay in. This also is fine. I have Rapid Spin on Cryogonal, so I'm not worried about the hazards that get set up here. I'd rather just get my my screens up. Oh, that's even better. We love full paras. Crit there is actually really good. I prefer getting knocked out there, because that allows us to switch something in here, which I think just Lando, because I'm not worried if Corviknight switches in. Alright, so Focus Sash on this. That does quite a bit of damage. Wow. For having late screen up. And I'll just Psychic here. I could have smacked down too, but that's alright. That would have been the better play, though. I'm going to click it here, though. I don't think it's worth keeping Lando around. I think I can use it to pressure here. Oh, and that was such a good play now, since that Iron Defense. That was huge. They're probably just going to sack Lamora, though. That would be the best play. But now at least this thing doesn't, get set up for free. If this thing had Gravity, it would be so broken. Ooh, sacking Lando. Or Corviknight. That just, like, I don't know. Okay. Dragalge eats that up. I want a Draco, but it's, like, more of a punish if the Gardevoir comes out, right? So I say I just Sludge Bomb. What does Draco Meteor do here? And is this Choice Specs? That's another question. That's a Choice Specs Shadow Ball. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna go Cryogonal here. Like an Earthquake. Perfect. And I want to Rapid Spin, but I don't want the Dragapult coming in for free, so I'm going to Freeze Dry. Okay, now I'm gonna Rapid Spin here. I'm not worried about this Gardevoir. Choice Scarf. The special attack drop sucks, but this thing doesn't really, like... I can just recover stall it. Oh, and I'm faster now, too. Didn't even think about that. So I'm just going to let these flash cannons rip. Another special attack drop. Okay. I'll just go Electrode. Terra Blast Ice does not kill, so I'm going to have to Leaf Storm here. Lando's been a huge threat this battle. I'm still semi-worried about this, but this is Specs, so I don't have to, like, stress over it. King Gambit's pretty free. Flamethrower would be unfortunate, but I could just go into Dragalgia on that. So we'll go King Gambit, and Sucker Punch would be free. Okay, I just Iron Head a couple times, and I think, well, I can Iron Head into Sucker Punch here. Looks like Sucker Punch kills here too. Healing Wish. I'm gonna Terra on like an Earth Power and Iron Head. If they power Gym, it's all right. Lando just comes out. So Rock Polish, had to go for it, I guess. That was really the only play there. GG's. All right, so that is the end of our regular season run, and I cannot believe we made it to playoffs. That is like huge for how we started off this season. Losing 3 out of 4. Like I know I've said it before, but I was so ready to just throw away this season, and I'm glad I decided to like step it up. And picking up Clef Key was a huge change for me. Dondozo helped out a little bit as well, don't get me wrong, but Clef Key, having the screen support was something this team needed so badly, and it needed another steel type that wasn't King Gambit. And then changing the Terra from Cryogonal to Electrode also was huge. Electrode was pretty useless without having the Terra Ice, so it being able to now do that has helped out a ton. But yeah, we're going to be going into playoffs. I'm not sure if there's going to be a bye week or not, so just kind of like stay tuned for that. If there's not a battle next week, then there was just a bye week. So yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.